Terry here, continuing our conversation on streams of consciousness, being present. When we start to recognize that we can build this practice, that we can open up to different levels of awareness with ourselves, we can create so many possibilities. We can be the shapeshifters, the magicians of our life. Everything is within us. But what I am noticing right now, many people are a little afraid of going deep within, a little afraid of asking those questions, not because they don't want to make changes and shifts. They do, because they're caught in the complaining of their life. They're caught in things not working well. But there seems to be a fear, maybe losing control, maybe afraid of what they'll find out if they go a little deeper into some of those shadows, some of those questions. There seems to be a little bit of an avoidance right now of what's really going on inside. And yet we are on this cusp in humanity, allowing us to move through and to open up to new levels of consciousness. Allowing ourselves to recognize even just a little shift of energy can help to open up this portal, talking about portals lately, and allow yourself to find that growth of self-development within yourself. I know the ego can be hard, the intellect, no, I don't want to make change. I already know where I am, but yet you're struggling on the inside. You're not happy. You're complaining. You know you want to make changes, and maybe you're not even certain where to begin. And sometimes it's simply about harnessing you, your spirit, your soul to help guide you to start this shift of energy. Many people think, oh, I got to get there tomorrow, right? Like go from A to Z in a second. No, we go through little steps. I always talk about move a rock, course correct. That's what it's about. That's how we shapeshift our lives into finding new possibilities and allowing ourselves to open up to the possibilities that are all around us, and especially that are within us. It's so easy to project out, see what everybody else is doing, thinking if I do that, it'll be better, instead of finding that guidance and that strength within. You know, as a spiritual mentor, I see this a lot. People come in wanting to do the work and they don't know how, but yet as we sit together and breathe together and talk about our energy fields and talk about what's going on, there is a little magic that starts to occur. A magic that helps you to see you have all of these possibilities within yourself. It's not just what we see, and many times that's the distraction. I don't see the change. I don't see this immediately. We're so used to instant gratification, right? I'm seeing this in my shapeshifters, that instant gratification, going for the sugar, going for those hits. No, in the end, it doesn't serve us. But finding the ability to just start to sit, start to tune into the silence. The mind is hard to get silent. So it's like, no, I can't do it. No, I can't meditate. You just need the tools, the breath, the ability to trust the guidance that you have within you. Otherwise, you're going to live in this discord, feeling like, I know I need to do this, but I don't know if I need to do that and this and that and this and that. We're in that a little bit energy right now, the Gemini energy. But finding that magician within you, we talk about this in the tarot, right? Harnessing those tools and creating that part of you that does want to open up, that does want to make paths different in your life. That's where these portals of energy can help you. That's where this idea that you can create by tuning into you. You do have what it takes. I know it's easy to get lost. It's easy to, to zone out on old TVs. Just talking about this today with one of my students. Easy to just go watch old movies, remembering where you used to be when the movie was around, instead of dealing with the reality of where we are now. We're moving through this transition, and we're moving through uncertainty, and we're moving through chaos. But one thing I know for me, the more I ground, I can be like the wind and move energy to keep me along this path, because I tune into my spirit. I tune into my soul. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. No teacher is either. But we have ways in which we can use our energy to move through whatever life throws us. which means we can allow ourselves to use these tools to help us move through change, to do some self development, to go into those parts that we struggle with and open up to new levels of consciousness. That's where we are in humanity. And that is the way in which you can find change. We can't just keep spinning it in the mind. We can, but it doesn't get us anywhere. It's like spinning in circles. But when we recognize within us is the sacredness of the elements, the sacredness of life, we can find that thread of energy to guide us through, to make changes and understand there is more to life than being on that hamster wheel. There is more to life than what we just see with the eyes. I mean, we all know this. We know this from our phones. There's so much energy that goes in, we don't see it, but we trust it. The same is happening with us. So much comes in. And if you're not aware of your energy system, if you're not aware of your empath energy, a lot of empaths in the world right now, you're taking in way too much. And that's creating even more disruption of your own energy field. So, through our energy field, through that subtle body, the aura, we have the ability to bring that magic forward, to shapeshift our lives, and to move through all the changes going on right now. What is it that you really want to see shift for you as we move into this new season of summer? It may already feel like summer wherever you are. I know it does where I am, but technically the summer solstice next week comes in. The light is big now. That full moon's coming in next week too. Where can you open up your levels of consciousness, release the victim, move more into that trust, your path, your light, to help you move through these challenging times we all are in? Things are shifting, whether we want to or not. Everything is always in a state of shifting and growth. And right now, as we look around, we see all this growth too. Are you fighting it? Are you aligning your energy and opening up to a bigger part of who you, your soul, your path is right now? Be that magician in your life. Shape shift to where you want to be. Hold the vision, align your energy, and allow the heart, not the mind, to guide you. Get out of the mind and into the heart and open up these levels of consciousness for you. Be that magician to your spirit. Namaste.